Hey, y'all, welcome back to KPR Network. I'm Ro Hayes, Rashonda Hayes.
Yay, Pudge 55, all the way live. The 5 for Slickster. What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up, Pudge? What's up, Ro? It's your man Oliver Baker, aka Bake Boogie, also known as Bake Nasty, your mama's favorite stepdaddy. You dig? What's up, y'all?
What's going on, y'all?
Man, I'm so glad to be back with y'all.
Likewise, right? The fight was good last night, huh?
Yeah.
Although, Ro, I was going for Garcia.
Is that right?
Remember I told y'all.
Hey, it was purses versus blouses. So
okay. Well, you know,
Purses won.
And purses won.
I was tripping because I noticed that both of them were undefeated, and I was like, wow, somebody's about to take their first loss tonight. You know, yeah.
But you gotta respect both of them. They were both good fighters.
Definitely. If Garcia hadn't took that bad body shot, you know, I think it probably would have went a full 12 rounds.
It was gonna go 12. If he wouldn't have got that body shot, yep.
Yeah. All I can think of to myself is I'm glad that my son, you know, is not a boxer. I mean, yeah, I want them to learn like those type of techniques to defend themselves, but they be taking too many hits. Them hits to the head, to the face, to the body. I can only imagine over time what that does to someone.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun.
But then it's
fun.
But Ro, it have them talking like this. So they wrote it like, you know, it's hard to understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you took a lot and you were the loser, because if you see Mike Tyson, he appeared to be better on a mental level than he was back when he was fighting.
But he didn't take no hits.
He didn't take no hits, really. He was getting
That's what I'm saying, because he was the winner. You know what I'm saying?
But all Mike Tyson's opponents.
All his opponents, they talk
they
like
all
that.
got wheelchairs talking about.
Yeah. Did old boy ever get his ear fixed? Who was the one he bit his ear?
Holyfield.
Did he ever get that ear fixed? Was it?
Well, yeah, but now they selling marijuana ear bites. Mike Tyson, they capitalized it off the darn thing.
Wow.
So I ain't mad at him. Shoot.
And you know what's even worse to me? Those UFC fighters, you see them doing the most. They be getting kicked in the head, stumped, and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a good technique to have. I love the actual sport, the actual, you know, martial arts. I actually enjoy it. I've been to kickboxing classes in the past and everything, and I love, you know, boxing, hitting on that heavy bag. That's a good feeling. I think it's a good way to release stress too.
It is.
But them fighting each other, boy, it was so brutal.
You gotta hit the body though.
Yeah, I see.
Once you hit that body, it's woo. I got a little contact. Gotta have some contact, baby. Yeah.
Buzz like that crazy stuff.
Yeah. You still training people, Pudge?
I'm going to get back into doing it.
Get back into it.
Yep. I actually have a spot coming up, so stay tuned.
That's right. So yeah, you guys, today we're talking about, is marriage a business? And it's a big thing right now. It's an interesting topic that we own right now, guys, because that athlete who's, you know, divorcing from his wife and how he put everything in his mama name, and she found out when she, you know, tried to get half, and they're like, he has nothing to give to you because his mama got it all.
Oops,
right?
Upside your head. Upside your head.
You know, it's really deep. And let me tell y'all a story real quick. So my daughter's dad one day was like, you know what, my daughter has to be careful who she dates, because he has property, and he's like, you know, some of this property is going to my daughter, you know, and he's like, I don't want her getting involved with anybody. He don't have his stuff together. He move in, and then they get a divorce, and then all of a sudden he gets the property that her daddy worked hard for. You understand what I'm saying? So, you think about it in terms of that, and it's like, it's business. It's not just love and romance and affection and travel and eating and making love, right? What you guys think?
Definitely a business. We know this also too because when you sign up with whatever state and register as a married couple, you are now forwarding your information for tax purposes to the state and to the government. So that alone starts out your business. But like that young athlete, he was pretty smart in putting away his assets in his parents' name or whatever. But there's also other things, and I'm sure we will discuss about it as it relates to being married. Because really, do people need to go through that type of marriage, or is it just merely paperwork? I don't know. Y'all talk to me.
Well,
but what you think?
That's a good question, though. Is it merely paperwork? Because I feel that it can go like you said with the soccer player. Okay, the soccer player was smart. He knew he had assets, so he said, "I'm gonna skip the prenup. I'm gonna go straight to put it in my mama's name," which was smart. But on the outside of that, though, is that he gets with a woman and say she is a good woman, and comes down to it, he dies, whatever. Well, she doesn't get anything. So
unless they build something together, now that's different, But I think what he was saying was, no, this stuff that I got before you, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but that's the business deal.
That's a business deal.
That contract, once you put them rings on, and then, like you said, Bake goes through the state. Now you're a corporation. A double. People don't understand a double corporation because you're a corporation by yourself. That's what your all caps means on your driver's license. So now you become a double.
Yeah, because even here in California, after 10 years of marriage, you're entitled to half. You're entitled to your spouse's pension.
Even what is it? Was it not when you're married, but when you live together for more than 10 years?
Legally married.
Legally, yeah.
So
that's where I fell into. That's where I fell into it. My ex-wife, we lived together for over 10 years before we got married. So legally we were married, and then we got married. So
they call it common law marriage.
That's right, common law. I was just going to ask you, Pudge, how long was it after you signed the paper to get married? Did you guys stay together?
2 years.
Wow.
And that was the second marriage. First marriage, we were together 3.5 years, got married, and only lasted 1 year.
Wow.
Every time that contract got signed.
It's something about that contract.
It is. I feel like it seems to me like people who get married fast. I mean, I guess it really just depends because there's so many different stories out there. When you think about, remember Biggie Smalls and Faith were married after 9 days of even knowing each other, but their marriage didn't last like a long, long time, right? So, and then you have people who've been together for 9 years and then get married and their marriage is still going on. Like they're married. They've been married now longer than the 9 years that they were together. So I think it's really about the two individuals and what they want.
But that's why I think, like in my case, it was a business deal for the woman. Because we were good the 3 years before when I was paying for everything, doing everything good, everything. But once we signed that contract and it became, I was like, hey, we gotta, bring our money together. It was more, I gotta have my money, we spend your money. And that was on both. And that was on both. It happened on both of them. Same thing. On both 9 years, I did what I did. I was working my job, doing everything. And then as soon as we get married, it's like, wait a minute. Now that's your money, and I don't wait a minute, spend my money. No.
Right.
Now I'm at the point where I went through 2 divorces. Now I'm broke as hell because of that.
What about you, Bake? You been married before?
Yeah, I've been married. And the good thing about me and my ex-wife is we work together. You know, we not work together as far as jobs, but as far as paying bills and trying to establish savings and stuff like that. We both participated, which was a good thing. But I it was more of a business for her because remember she was international. So now she's got to get those papers signed, where I was all about love and being naive, she's trying to get residency, you know what I'm saying, and establish that whole thing. So even in that's a business decision or a business move. I think this conversation, and I just want to reel it back real quick. I think we started this because Pudge and I were talking to some ladies, and they were trying to deny the fact that marriage is a business. And we were just calling BS because we're saying, we're going to be truthful about this thing. We all should consider, having a business mindset going into that relationship or, to that situation. With that, beyond just the love and all the good stuff like you were talking about, bro.
Absolutely, because you know what? There are some cultures that, and me and my significant other were talking about this not too long ago, how there are cultures where people get married to bring about peace between families. People get married so that their family, you're married into this family. They do it in Africa, those arranged marriages, because it's all about the families having peace and being able to trade or do business with each other, things of that nature, So you see that's definitely business, because a lot of times those type of people, they go into these relationships, they don't even know, we barely know each other, don't really love each other, it's just really business. Then there were times when in the ancient days too, and even some biblical, you see that women got married for security. There was really nothing that she was bringing, because in those days, the men, they did do pretty much everything, and women just took care of their home. You know what I'm saying? So, is that love or is that business? I have a friend right now who's been with her significant other probably 20 years. And she's like, get married for what? She was like, so the government can do this and do that and tell us what we can and can't do. And I mean, they own a home together. They have children together. So I guess it's about if that's what you want.
Yeah.
But
on the reverse side, people who are divorced, I know people who are divorced, they still stayed married so they can do their taxes and still get more from their taxes.
But they're separated now. This is separation. Yeah. And then what about people, some people get married and go through a divorce and they never want to get married again. Just because is that you, babe?
No, that's Pudge. I just went on a date the other day. I'm trying to, hey.
That's me.
So you want to be married again, babe?
I don't know if I need a woman though. I don't need to be married. But, hey, somebody got to deal with me. You know what I mean?
But now, Pudge, you good on it?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay,
good. I'm good. I'm done. I've done it. I've done it and done it. I'm done.
Well, I think when it's all said and done, it has to be the meeting of the minds. It has to be, everybody wants the same things,
Yes.
And that's when conversations need to be had, and I think that sometimes a lot of people don't go into it. I know people who have got married and they were really young and now they're older and their lives have changed so much. And it's like,
they're not the same people.
Yeah, they're not the same. They're not the same. And sometimes you grow apart and sometimes you grow together. If you're growing in the same way because you want the same things, you have the same goals and the same desires and things like that. Right.
Okay, we're gonna have to revisit this, y'all.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, you guys, because this is definitely, it's a good conversation. And I've never been married before. Maybe we got to get a sister on here, a woman on here who has been or is currently, and get some thoughts, see what they think. But anyway, before we get back to this conversation, y'all, leave us messages in the comment section, hit us up, and let us know what you think about marriage. Is it a business? All right. It's KPR. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Hey y'all, it's your girl Rose from KPR Network. I'm here at Sugar High, about to meet my girl Sandy to get my underarms done. Hey,
Hi,
Sandy.
how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
All right.
You ready?
You don't
Thank you so much, Sandy. You guys, come and check out my girl Sandy Jenkins at Sugar High. I'm telling you, this is good.